Welcome back to Next Bike World, the channel where speed meets style and power meets passion. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most thrilling returns in the world of superbikes, the 2025 Honda CBR1000XX. That's right, folks, the legendary Blackbird is back, reborn for the modern age, and this time, it's sleeker, smarter, and significantly more savage than ever before. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the legacy. The original Honda CBR1000XX Super Blackbird was introduced back in the late 90s to dethrone the Kawasaki Ninja's ZX-11 as the fastest production motorcycle in the world. It became an icon, a blend of power, refinement, and long-distance capability that won hearts across the globe. Now, 2 decades later, Honda has revived the 20 badge, this time in the form of the 2025 CBR1000XX, a bike that pays tribute to its roots while redefining what a hyperbike can be in the 21st century. At the heart of the 2025 CBR1000XX is an all-new 999cc inline-four engine, heavily derived from the CBR1000RR Fireblade, but tuned for more real-world rideability and high-speed touring performance. While the Fireblade is razor-sharp for the track, the 20 version takes a broader approach. Honda has reworked the cam profiles, combustion chamber, and exhaust system to optimize mid-range torque without sacrificing top-end scream. The result, a machine that pumps out an astonishing 195 horsepower at 11,500 revolutions per minute and 85 pounds-feet of torque at 9,000 revolutions per minute. It might not be the lightest in its class, but the way it delivers power is nothing short of electrifying. Where the 2025 CBR1000XX really shines is its dual personality. It's a bike that can cruise at 70 miles per hour all day with minimal vibration and wind buffeting, and then, with a simple twist of the throttle, it transforms into a missile that rockets past triple-digit speeds effortlessly. The smoothness of the engine is pure Honda magic. The ride-by-wire throttle is sharp and responsive, yet never twitchy. And the sound, deep, refined, and utterly addictive. To keep all that performance in check, Honda has equipped the new CBR1000XX with an advanced electronics suite. You get a 6-axis IMU that governs cornering ABS, lean-sensitive traction control, wheelie control, and engine braking management. There are multiple riding modes: sport, touring, rain, and a fully customizable user mode that lets you dial in settings to your exact preference. It also features launch control and a quick shifter with auto blipper for seamless gear changes both up and down. The frame is a new aluminum twin-spar chassis designed for both rigidity and comfort. The suspension is handled by Showa's big piston forks up front and a ProLink rear shock, both fully adjustable. The setup provides a superb balance, plush enough for long highway stints but still capable of tackling a twisty mountain road with poise. Brembo-style EMA monoblock calipers up front clamp down on 320mm discs, giving it serious stopping power, while a Nissan caliper handles rear braking duties. The design is where the 2025 CBR1000XX really steps into its own. While it shares some cues with the Fireblade, the 20 has its own aerodynamic identity. The front fairing is sculpted for maximum wind deflection, with active aero winglets that deploy at high speeds for increased downforce and stability. The LED lighting is sleek and futuristic, especially the split headlight design that gives the bike an aggressive face. The tail section is sharper and cleaner, housing sleek turn signals and a new LED taillight integrated into the bodywork. You also get a full-color 6.5-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity via Honda RoadSync. That means GPS navigation, music controls, and calls are just a swipe away. The interface is intuitive, and the visibility is excellent, even in direct sunlight. And yes, it supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Honda has even integrated keyless ignition and a proximity sensor that activates welcome lighting as you approach the bike. As for comfort, Honda hasn't forgotten that the CBR1000XX was always more than just a speed demon. The seat is wider and more cushioned than on the Fireblade, the handlebars are slightly higher and further back, and the foot pegs are positioned to reduce fatigue during long rides. Heated grips come standard, as does cruise control. Both nods to its long-distance capability. Weight has always been a concern with hyperbikes, and the new 20 tips the scales at around 475 pounds wet. That's not featherlight, but the mass is well centralized, and it handles like a much lighter machine thanks to its geometry and suspension tuning. The fuel tank holds 20 liters, giving it impressive range especially when riding conservatively. On the highway, you can expect upwards of 40 miles per gallon, which is surprisingly efficient for a bike this powerful. One of the standout features that sets the CBR1000XX apart is its active aerodynamics. The winglets not only help keep the front end planted at speed, but also contribute to better airflow management around the rider, reducing turbulence. There's also a vented windscreen that reduces helmet buffeting, making high-speed cruising far more enjoyable than you'd expect from a leader-class superbike. Another highlight is the advanced semi-active suspension system available on the premium variant, the CBR1000XX SP. This setup automatically adjusts stamping in real time based on road conditions, rider inputs, and lean angle, delivering an unmatched level of control and comfort. Whether you're dragging a knee or just munching miles on the freeway, the system works invisibly in the background to keep you composed. Let's talk about pricing. The base 2025 Honda CBR1000XX starts at around $19,999 in the US, while the fully loaded SP variant with semi-active suspension, upgraded Brembo brakes, and unique paint finishes comes in at approximately $23,499. Considering the technology, performance, and heritage you're getting, it's priced competitively, slotting it between pure sport bikes like the Fireblade and sport touring legends like the Kawasaki Ninja H2SX. Now, if you're wondering who this bike is for, here's the answer. It's for the rider who craves top-tier performance without sacrificing comfort. It's for the long-distance rider who still wants to drop jaws at bike nights. It's for the enthusiast who remembers the original Blackbird and wants to see what the 21st century version can do. And trust us, it delivers. So, is the 2025 Honda CBR1000XX the ultimate hyperbike reborn? That depends on your perspective. But if you want a motorcycle that combines breathtaking speed, cutting-edge technology, long-distance comfort, and classic Honda reliability, this bike deserves your full attention. It's fast, it's refined, it's beautiful, and it knows exactly what it wants to be. The Blackbird has spread its wings once again and it's flying faster than ever. Thanks for watching Next Bike World. If you enjoyed this depth dive review of the 2025 Honda CBR1000XX, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth reviews of the hottest bikes on the market, and drop a comment below telling us, would you ride the reborn Blackbird, or is there another hyperbike you've got your eye on? Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the throttle twisted.